Everybody, this is Alan from OC Nerf, and today we've got a special unboxing and review. This is a package that came in the mail today, and as you can see, it says examined by U.S. Customs and Border Inspection. So this is not from anywhere domestic. This is in fact all the way from Hong Kong. If you haven't guessed by now, by the size of this box, or if you have been not following along on what's been going on with JetX, this is the JetX X2 blaster. So I'm going to be using my old trusty knife to be able to unbox this one. Good thing this didn't come all the way through to Hong Kong. But let's go ahead and pop this one open very carefully. I wonder if it says U.S. Customs has examined this, so I'm wondering if they already opened it. Because they did definitely reseal it. Yeah, they did. So they opened the blaster as well. So it definitely looks like Customs has already opened my own blaster before I got to. So we'll just get this open. There we go. Alright. Almost free from all this packaging. There we go. And there it is. The XZeus2. Now, let's see, there's an invoice here, yada yada. Okay. This, I believe, retails for, on their website, I'll have a link to their website, JetX's website, but I believe the full retail for it is something like $95 or maybe $125. I picked this up on discount on eBay from JetX's eBay for $65. This is the Operator Gray, I believe. And since Customs has already opened it, I can just pop this box open and get this out. Hopefully I'm holding it the right way. Yep, this is the right way. There we go. And I'm dropping things. Comes with screws. Ooh, okay. And here is the blaster itself in its original packaging. In the Operator Gray. You can see the stock right there. You step back a little bit. The pump grip right there. And a few pieces underneath the foam itself. That looks pretty, guys. Looks well packaged too. So Customs did pop this open, but it looks like everything hopefully is in here. Start with this pump grip. So justifying it alone, something like this pump grip, in and of itself, if you were to go to something like Tactical Foam and get one of these pump grips for your Longshot, which I hope you guys know by now I really love my Longshots. If you don't, that little thing right there is going to be a future video. It's going to be a build log. I've already got parts of it filmed, so the first part of the build log should be coming into play, and the next parts of the build log should be happening shortly. But just buying something like this, just the pump grip itself, is $50. So $65 for the whole blaster. It was really hard to pass that up. So material feels really solid. I'm going to do a much better review once I get it all together. The other thing too is just in today, as in when this is being filmed, not sure when this is going to get uploaded, but when this is being filmed, the alpha kit, the alpha stage kit, just went on pre-order, which I just pre-ordered it for myself. I believe the retail might be $65 for it, but the pre-order, which I jumped on board, was $35. So here is the stock with the 3 settings that it comes with. And let's see what else we have here. Here is the orange barrel. Like a flash hider here. And we have this new bolt sled for the kit. Let's see, anything else in here? No, that might be it. Oh, yes, here we go. The necessary springs and the necessary other pieces, like it looks like the magazine releases here, as well as a few other things. And then we have the blaster itself. So this is the blaster right here, the new X2, XZeus X2, which is the Longshot replacement shell made by JetX. You can see there it says XZeus. I really, this feels really solid, really sturdy. Never purchased anything myself from them, but there are definitely people that I respect in the Nerfing community, namely Syke and Zorko, who have spoken about this company in the past, and well, not JetX, but Explorer, right, in the past, and they spoke of it with such negative light on it, and I do take what they say to heart, but at the same time I am very curious, for my own sake, how I feel about the product and the company as a whole. That being said, there's also other people that I do respect, like Chris Cartaya, and I respect his opinion. He works at JetX, and I ordered this just before Chinese New Year, and I got an email saying that they wouldn't be able to ship it until 2 weeks after Chinese New Year, so that's fine. But when they did ship it out, they shipped it out the following, let's see here, it was probably 2 Mondays after Chinese New Year, and I received it within 2 weeks of them shipping it out, which I think is pretty awesome. So that's a pretty good plus. I'm going to talk about the build quality once I get more of time to kind of use it. Right now, this is just my first impressions on it, and it looks pretty nice. So in contrast, this is the Longshot shell, which this is going to be replacing. So it's about the same length, but definitely takes after it quite a bit. It's got that slide just like this does. It has, your tactical rail on top like this does, and it also has the stock like this one does. Now, if I fully extend this stock, which would be right about here, and then if I fully extend this stock on the Longshot, let's see here, it is shorter. So if you're used to a Longshot and you're using a Longshot fully extended, you might feel that this is definitely a shorter blaster in that regard. Let's take a look at the hand position though. So in general, it's a shorter blaster, but let's take a look at the distance between the handle and the end of the stock. So this is the hand of the handle and stock. Just a hair shorter. I'd say not too much, maybe like half an inch shorter. So it's pretty comparable. This should be about, yeah, it feels a little bit shorter than I would like it to be, and I've heard that complaint before. So let's see here. Even a Longshot I wish was, like a couple of inches maybe longer, but if I were to, right, because this one's still not, I haven't screwed this one in all the way. So it is a little bit shorter by like half an inch between this part and the end of the stock on a Longshot, and overall it feels like it's about almost 3 inches shorter than a extended Longshot. So that hopefully will give you a little bit of an idea. And of course, this part right here does not have the bipod, because its intent is to have its priming grip. like this, which has been a staple amongst Longshot battle rifle style modifications for several years. There's been many different ways to do it. One of the ways that I have done it recently is using a recon as a, as kind of underbarreled here, and then integrated as the pump grip. So it just kind of pulls back this way, and you can kind of see on the inside here, and it fires. So I'm very familiar with that style. I'm very familiar with long shots in general, so this should be a fun project that I'll be undertaking. And the shell work inside, you can see has a lot of ribbing, which ideally means that this will have a lot more structural support inside to withstand higher spring loads. I'm not going to speak to what it can and can't do internally, what products it can fit with out of the box. I will do that in another review, but I just wanted to get this information out, kind of show you and talk about my first impressions on it. I am pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about the kit that's coming out. I want to give people a chance the first time I get to use it, despite the people that I do respect having had reviews about this in not so positive light. So I want my own personal experience, and I want to compare my experiences to theirs and see how it stacks up. So I will try not to be I will not try to be biased in any way. I want to be honest about this review, just like all the other reviews that I do. I want to be as honest about it as I can. So I'm going to take a few days to kind of really get the gears on it. I do have a few long shots that I'm going to transplant the internals on just to kind of take a look and see how that feels. And of course, when I get the alpha kit coming in, I will put that in as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, and Nerf on, everyone.